Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jimmy Maverick. It's time for episode 8 of season 3 of Better Call Saul. Last we saw, I'd argue Saul made his first appearance. At least in the flesh. That shit was awful. Let's get to it.
I tell my dad, Pop, this quarter is rare. It's worth $4. Barely get the words out of my mouth. He hightails it out of here to give it back. He can't find the guy, so he tapes it to the... Oh, no, not him. He's never gonna do what he had to do.
That's called. His dad makes you sick, but, Jimmy is clearly compensated to the other extreme. I've got a strange love-hate relationship with these montages. Alright, this is really cool. Never mind. I'll say it on the next one. Is that the guy that shot? No witness?
Someone out there to find him before the coyotes do.
What did fucking Gus say? You're done with fucking Hector Salamanca. Maybe you just wanted the wife to find the body. You know what? I apologize. I apologize. Like, how dare I doubt you?
What if it's all in my head? And if that's true, if it's not real, then what have I done?
Oh my God! They don't let me say fuck Chuck ever. I feel terrible for Chuck.
Paying the station to just keep running the one we have.
That's not what we agreed to. How about that for starters?
He did give us the first one for free.
He did.
Seriously. Excuse us.
There's dicks in everything.
Hello there. I think we can help you.
Listen, they shouldn't pay $6,500. Fuck that. But Jesus.
In all your future endeavors.
Go. Goodbye. Go. Sorry about that.
Oh, yes, an ambulance. That's a good idea. You guys have liability insurance, right?
Slippin' Jimmy! Holy shit, that's awful.
Shit or one on his watch. Pardon my French.
It's right this way.
Anyhow, I told him about the job you're doing for us. I know he'd love to talk to you.
It's just Big Sky. It's got all the beauty you want.
Can't focus!
There is, we sure are.
Seems like just yesterday she was logging hours in doc review. Always a pleasure to see one of our proteges spread her wings and leave the nest.
Damn, that is awful.
Well,
Billy just needs a
I'm
consultation.
so sorry, but would you excuse me for just a moment?
Sure.
Uh-oh. What's Kim about to do?
Nice to see you too, Henry, Nick.
Marie Austin. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Good to see all of you. Have a wonderful lunch, Howard.
Ha 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 ha!
Sorry to hold things. Okay, Utah. The good news is the filing requirements are very similar to what we submitted for Arizona.
Oh, good.
Thanks again, Kim. I'll let Billy know you'll be calling, and we'll talk tea time soon.
Sounds good. All right.
See you soon, Kim.
Bye.
Go ahead, Kim. I said Howard's awful. He's not awful. He's just a douche. Ha ha ha! No, not at all. Another great montage. I'll say next episode. I'm sure there'll be one there.
What's...
Slippin' Jimmy.
So at least we can stop talking about that.
Jimmy, I wasn't...
Just take it sort of square, right? Okay.
Jimmy.
Francesca, it's not too late to get a hold of the curve. I think I may have a solution to your problem myself. Do you think you have some time this week? We could sit down and talk?
I don't need him running us up into the ground. What about Mesa Verde?
Chuck, well, we should sit and talk it through.
So awful. Is that the worst thing Jimmy's done up to this point? I'm bringing this brother's house isn't great, but there's no maliciousness there. This was just malicious.
See, is it fake?
Of course, in the other pocket. God damn it.
Okay. See you next week.
God, he's fucking pissed his pants. Know how to milk this shit. Jesus. That was a solid goddamn plan. Perfect execution. Almost perfect.
McGill, keep it moving.
Jesus. That's why you don't make enemies. Definitely want a motherfucker to know your name by heart.
Getting credit.
Come on, can't I just go and come right back? I have to get my hours done this week. Judge says so.
Judge told you, huh? Sounds like that's on you.
Jesus, he's the worst.
Okay. Go pick up trash. Boy.
I stay. I totally bought his story.
Suffered by me due to injuries sustained under your watch.
Injury?
My back.
You're full of shit. The waiver clearly
That
states.
waiver's gonna make Swiss cheese look solid. And in a personal law, litter-free New Mexico soil. Oh, and we keep our hours.
Fine.
Slip it, Jimmy. Oh no.
Hey, man. That was some Jedi mind shit right there.
It was. What's that money? Chimpanzee with a machine gun. Whatever Chuck analogy was.
I'm out.
How simple that was. Working with drug dealers doesn't seem so bad. Oh no! It's Saul Goodman.
For both of us.
I'm thinking a paper transaction.
Even so,
Wow. Gus is impossibly careful.
I would not take money from your family.
Previously on 8.
I'm still happy. Mike and Gus together, you don't understand how happy that makes me. Alright, that was episode 8 of season 3 of Better Call Saul. Where to begin? First things first, we're going to start with Saul, Jimmy. Well, he highly disappointed me last episode. I can't say disappointed because I know he doesn't become a good person. Obviously, he doesn't get any better. He clearly becomes worse. He horrified me last episode. It is still fun to see Jimmy work his magic against people who deserve it, like that asshole at the end, netting himself $700 from a drug dealer, which is fantastic if you know where Jimmy ends up. Or against, I won't call them assholes, to achieve an end against kind of assholes, as he did against the brothers, the twins. It was fantastic. That was fantastic. Unfortunately, he really hurt his back. Not as bad as he would like done the thing, but he did hurt his back. That was so much fun. It's so much fun to watch Jimmy be awful in those circumstances. Contrasted to the end of the last episode, where he spun his magic just to be mean to Chuck. Didn't get anything out of it, didn't make any money, didn't sell any commercials, just did it. Because fuck Chuck too. Chuck pulled him in this mess, so let me, let me fucking, I think mostly everything worked out for everybody this episode. Everybody that I enjoy. Kim. Jimmy. Nacho, look at you. I don't have that in me. I just don't have that switch in me. I've only done that once in my life, and it didn't even work out. I'll tell you, I was in college, and if you get 3 marked absences, then you have to take the class over again. You fail it. So I was late. I missed the 3rd time, but I came in the next day, and it was a substitute teacher, and I figured maybe he didn't whatever. Maybe it was a substitute teacher the day before. So then I when he walked to do something, I walked to the attendance book, and I just changed the absence to a present. Unfortunately, it had already been inserted, so I had to do that again. Anyway, Nacho pulled it off splendidly. Only one hiccup. He did drop a pill. I don't think that'll come back to bite him. I do think Kim's overexertion of herself will come back to bite her. It just will. And I'm not here for it. If I can make sure anybody makes it out of this thing okay, it would be Kim. Mainly because I know Mike and Jimmy won't. So, it'd be Kim. I gotta be honest, even if I didn't know, it'd still be Kim over Jimmy, at the very least. I gotta give Chuck some credit. He's accepted that it's in his head, and he is pushing forward, trying to make it work. Though, I have a suspicion that it will not, as the doctor did. I love her too, she's fantastic. She's very nurturing. Which is what you want out of a doctor. Well, first you want confidence, as number 1. Then after that, I guess you want nurturing. A good bedside manner. Anything else? Mike and Gus. Since Gus doesn't want any money, what does he want? If Mike works for him, he'll fucking make this happen? I don't know, I'm getting excited, I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyway, post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.